That is amazing. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna introduce Marcus here, as a school board member, prepares one sentence to say. Then I've got Alina, who has a quick sentence to say, and then Jasmine, our youth climate and then you know who you're gonna introduce. Ariel. Ariel, I'm gonna introduce Ariel. Yeah. Okay. Where? Ariel's going with 3 snacks. Okay. And then do you know who you're going to introduce? I'm going to jump in after both. Since you're both. So you will introduce Dion. We got this. Okay. Let's have the party get started. Are we ready? We're ready. Are we looking photogenic over there? How do we look? All right. Let's go for this then. Great. Now on welcome everybody. Thank you all for joining us today. I am Mitzi Epstein, the State Senate Minority Leader. We're here to celebrate trees. And the new program, get ready to do that again, Trees for Kids. We would not be here today if it were not for the advocacy of hundreds of people, individuals who love trees and love kids, and many organizations that promote healthy environments for children, specifically tree planting organizations. So I want to thank all the people gathered here today and the many others who have come to the Capitol to advocate for this program. With their help, we put $300,000 in the budget for Trees for Kids. And you can learn more about Trees for Kids at the treesforkidsaz.org website. Head on over to that website and click on any of the logos of these wonderful organizations, and you can get their newsletter. Thanks to Chispa Arizona, Project Roots, Tiger Mountain Foundation, Trees Matter, Tucson Clean and Beautiful, and Adriana Luna, who kept us on schedule all along the way. Let's have a round of applause for everybody. But why does it matter if we plant trees or not? This grant program is a good investment in clean air and healthy children. Ground level ozone pollution cannot be seen, but it is a problem right here in Maricopa County especially. It causes damage to the lungs like a sunburn on your lungs. When children are exposed to high levels of ozone, it can have long-term lasting harm to their developing lungs. And we have too many high ozone alert days in Arizona. On those bad ozone days, people with COPD and asthma tell me that they don't go outside or it hurts to breathe. Our air pollution problems are hurting our economy too. Maricopa County faces a deadline by August next year to improve air quality. If we do not meet our goal for healthier air, our hearts and lungs will suffer, and our economy will suffer. Businesses will not be allowed to get permits to expand unless they reduce more pollution than they make. We should not allow corporations to add more pollution to our air, and the EPA rules require us to all do something about it. Fortunately, Trees for Kids program is a great something to do about it. It will improve the air quality. Trees sequester greenhouse gases and provide shade. But why do we need shade? I think I see some kids here who know why we need shade, but let me just spell it out for you. We're still breaking records for extreme heat this summer. Trees are the perfect solution for extreme heat. Trees reduce the temperature around them. 3 studies I found just recently that are noted on the EPA website indicate that surface temperatures were reduced by 20 to 45 degrees when they are shaded. Whenever I walk into Hanger Park in my neighborhood, you can visibly notice it. You walk into the shady parts and it just feels so much better. That is what we want for our children. Healthy air and shade so their developing lungs will be strong and so they love being in their schoolyards where they are wonderful shade trees to go to after a good run around the field. This program provides $300,000 for schools to buy trees and plant them. And we intend to help the schools and the money to go to the schools that need it most first, And after January 1st of 2024, then any school can apply for the grants. The funds are to be used for planting the trees, and we intend for the planting to be a project that includes students. Planting trees is a great learning opportunity. So next I'd like to invite Martha Cisneros up to the podium just to say a brief comment as a school board member about the importance of having trees in our schoolyards.
Well, first I want to give a big shout out to Senate Minority Leader Mitzi Epstein for her amazing work on this, because this couldn't have been a possibility without you. Don't have any prepared remarks, but I just want to say that this is, as a former student, I just graduated high school, and as a recent community college student, and as a new school board member, I have been advocating for anything when it comes to climate sustainability, and this is just an amazing. I remember when I first heard about this, I was ecstatic about it. I remember when Senator Mitzi introduced the bill, I was super ecstatic about it. And I just want to give a big shout out to Chispa Arizona, and to everybody else that was involved. You all deserve the credit, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to plant the first tree at one of my school districts.
And next I'll introduce Adriana Luna, who just loves trees and really helped us keep our project on track.
Thank you so much, Senator. I feel like from the moment I met you, you had me at trees. I'm just really excited to be surrounded by people that care about the earth and us being able to breathe as much as I do. And I just want to say that I want to quote the Dr. Seuss and say, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. And I'm glad that we all care as much as we do. Thank you.
And next, I invite to the podium Jasmine Loiza, the Youth Climate Justice Leader with Chispa. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Senator. I have a little message here that I wanted to speak to everyone and let them know just our community lacks tree shade. And right now we have the opportunity to bring trees directly to our kids and the places that we spend a lot of their day. I urge schools to apply for these trees for kids funding, and I also urge parents to reach out to their schools to ask them to do this as well. Together we can create a better environment for Arizona students. Thank you. And I bring up Ariel Stone. Hi, everyone. My name is Ariel Stone, and I'm the Outreach Manager for Trees Matter. We're a local 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to inspire and promote an increased tree canopy in the valley. Trees Matter has a Trees for Schools program where we plant trees at different school campuses in need across the valley every fall and spring season. Through this program, we've seen firsthand the positive impact funding trees in schools has on students, families, staff, and the whole surrounding community. We also know how important trees are for the schools themselves. They create a welcoming outdoor learning environment, provide shade and cooling, and studies even show that they help reduce anxiety and improve students' ability to concentrate. They also help reduce pollution from exhaust and smog that many of our communities deal with. An example of the impact of trees we've seen on students in the surrounding communities would be a planting that we did at Westwood Elementary, which was the first planting we did where every class at the school got to help plant a tree on their campus. We planted 33 trees total, 1 tree for every class. We see the value lasts beyond the planting itself. Not only do the students get to be a part of the planting process and get the educational aspect, but they learn to become stewards of the environment, forming an attachment to the trees and wanting to see their long-term success. Through the Trees for Kids bill, we look forward to seeing thousands of trees planted, providing benefits that will last for generations. Thank you. Next up is Dion Washington from Project Roots.
Thank you. Tree education is an important piece of nutrition and science. Education in schools and school gardens. Schools can plant native food-bearing trees that thrive in our climate year-round. These trees will provide shade and lower temperatures on school grounds, as well as increased consumption of fresh, local fruits and nuts. Trees that are incorporated into school and school gardens boost nature-based designs on school campuses to promote children's safe physical activity, mental health, and overall well-being. This initiative is a win-win for Arizona students, communities, and the environment. We applaud the state of Arizona, the Arizona Department of Education, Senator Epstein, hope I'm not forgetting any senators, Chispa Arizona, and all of the amazing champions for creating this much needed and unprecedented grant program. By cooling and shading outdoor areas, we're mitigating the dangerous impacts of extreme heat and pollution, all while expanding students' access to benefits of play and hands-on learning opportunities like tree and garden education. And I would like to thank Anaya Fitzhugh for also being here and representing project groups missing a little bit of school. Thank you.
And next we have Darren Chapman from Tiger Mountain Foundation. Yay! Oh, wait.
And next we have the amazing CEO and president of Tiger Mountain Foundation, Darren Chapman.
Why, thank you, Dion. This is beautiful. I mean, everyone is so well said. Senator Epstein, Chispa, thank you guys for inviting Tiger Mountain. Quite frankly, for me, it's just that evolution. I mean, we see so much other types of development, and to be able to have trees as part of that newer way of thinking. I mean, not just to put trees in the ground, put trees in the ground for a purpose. And you guys heard some of the fabulous things that trees do for our community. So I am just elated to be part of this initiative. I can't wait to put more trees in the ground, and I look forward to it. And next, I would like to bring up the fabulous Vanya Guerrera, am I saying that? From Chispa, Arizona.
Gracias, buen día y feedback. Mi nombre es Vania Guevara y represento a Chispa, Arizona. Nada más quiero agradecer a la gobernadora Hobbs, quien aseguró que esto estuvo, que los fondos para los árboles estaban en el presupuesto, y también con la ayuda de la senadora Epstein y nuestros aliados en la legislatura, que nos ayudó demasiado, que no pudieron estar aquí desafortunadamente, pero estamos muy orgullosos de todo el trabajo de nuestros compañeros aquí, Tiger Mountain Foundation, Project Roots, Trees Matter, y Tucson Clean and Beautiful. También estamos muy orgullosos, como mencioné, que esto está pasando, y le queremos pedir a la gobernadora que ojalá eso se pueda hacer cada año, no simplemente una vez. I just want to say I'm really proud of all the work that's been done to get this through. I want to thank Governor Hobbs and the Office of Resiliency to make sure that this made it into the budget. Thank our partners, everyone you see here, and just to, we ask that the governor introduce this to the budget every year, so we're not just getting this one-time funding, but that every year we have funding for trees for kids in our schools. Dr. Kamati, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, group picture.
Advocating for trees here in the one place is not